For this week's Access Code, we're going to focus on two zip codes. The Abita Brewing Company started in Abita Springs, which is the 70420 zip code, but they expanded into Covington and the 70433 zip code. The brewery started in downtown Abita Springs in 1986, but by 1994 they outgrew the original site and moved up the road to a larger state-of-the-art facility. The original location is now a 100-seat brew pub. The new facility in Covington consists of 11 acres of production with about a dozen more acres to grow into. Now, Abita Springs dates back to the 1800s, first inhabited by Choctaw Indians. The Abita Princess statue in the pavilion at the town's Tammany Trace Trailhead depicts the lure of the dying Choctaw princess who was healed after drinking water from a town spring. The Indians used the spring waters for medicinal purposes for centuries. Abita's beer is brewed with that pure water of the artesian wells. So while other breweries must filter and chemically treat their water for the brewing process, Abita takes it straight from the source.
Because we're 100% barley.
David Blossman is the company president and has been running the Abita Brewing Company since 1996. He was one of the original shareholders as a 17-year-old kid, investing $2,500 he had in a mutual fund.
We've been a home brewer for a while, and then I heard about two guys opening a brewery in Abita Springs, and I lived in Covington. It was pretty close. And I'm like, wow, I got to be a part of that. I figured that, access to market, everybody in Louisiana loves everything Louisiana, right? Yeah. We stick, we hold true and we love what's ours, right? And so I just figured the combination of being in the right place at the right time with the right water was an unbelievable combination, and it turns out I was right.
He did need a little help, so he persuaded his family.
Within the first operating year, I got my brothers and I to buy out the largest shareholder and really raise a new stock issuance because we were capital constrained and we weren't going to make it. I'm 5 of 6 boys, so at that point I already had brothers that were bankers and attorneys that knew the real business. I'm just an idea guy, right, and a brewer.
Well, the idea part is just as important.
I would listen to my grandfather talk about Prohibition, and his family grew strawberries in Ponchatoula, and so they'd make strawberry wine.
So Blossman decided to try it with beer, and Abita's strawberry lager has been a huge success. Made with Louisiana strawberries, the company uses local ingredients when they can, like Louisiana cane sugar for their soft drinks. And there are 3 sodas on tap at the brewery's tap room, with about 30 beers on tap. Abita Brewing Company brewed about 1,500 barrels of beer in their first year of production. Now, 33 years later, they brew around 150,000 barrels per year.
Really blessed because, my passion is beer, and I love everything about it, and I get to, come to work and do what I love.
And the company started with 2 employees, home brewers Jim Patton and Rush Cumming. Now there's up to 120 full-time employees. They have 80 to 100 distributors that distribute their beer to 40 states, many other countries like Puerto Rico, parts of the UK. I have them all written down. Parts of Italy, the UK, Honduras, the Cayman Islands, Aruba, and Australia. This beer is everywhere.
Impressive. I also love this guy's story. 17 years old with a mutual fund that he took the money and invested in this business.
I know, he was
crazy.
Checking all the boxes, just so smart. And he did go off to college and he did all kinds of stuff, but then came back to be the president.
Awesome. I love his story.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks
Check
for
it out,
sharing,
guys.
Leslie.
And if you want me to showcase your zip code, tell me why. Send me an email to lspoon@wwltv.com. I'd love to hear from you.